mistake that allowed Bobby Rolfe to get in front and score Scotland's goal. Fitter sends it to the number 18. Oh, shoot. Oh, as they are very disappointed with that in England, asking the umpires to play advantage. But the whistle has gone. It will be a free hit with Harrison. Up the right, big ball into the circle, takes a deflection. It falls favourably for Scotland as they now outlet down this left hand side. Brilliant tackle from the number 12 of Davey. As now the goal scorer for Scotland, Bobby. The umpires have stopped time here. So I think they just want to reel it in. A couple of chirps flying around. And back underway. Scotland send it out to the right. Picked up in the midfield by England as they've got a chance now. Down this right hand side through the number 17 of Pinnock. Looking for something in the D. Doesn't find it, but it is a 50-50. Goes the way of England once again. Pinnock sends it out to Deasy. Deasy to Fitter. Ups against the big ball. Back out to Deasy on the right hand side. Fitter. Big tackle coming in. They win the free hit. They'll look to take this quickly. They do so. It's got to move at 5. Does Fitter. Sends it out. Ward into the circle. Shot comes in from the number 10 of Jenkin, but well defended. Still with Jenkin as he carries, but it will be a free hit out. Here we go. Scotland once again showing their counter-attacking intent as they're looking for this number 11 of Rolfe Bobby. And England really do well to get out of that. Into the midfield, down the right-hand side now. Beautiful transfer. It's been a great aspect of these games when you get a transfer like that, but England just can't get that final pass. On the counter-attack, when you are able to move the ball across to the far side of the field, you not only force the defenders to have to track back, but now they've got to track across the field as well. It often just opens up different passing lanes and different opportunities for your counter-attack, and it's certainly a strength of England being able to spot that space on the far side of the field. And now England working the ball up the right. They've got this play in the midfield. Big ball to this edge of the circle. Into that P-spot region. Just couldn't get a touch. Was Thomas Kendall. He's in a great zone there and around that 9-yard, that P-spot area. And now Scotland once again. Scott sends it out. Lovely little dink over the top. Looking for the double overhead there, but intercepted from the men in red as they effect that transfer that we spoke about. And now they're going once again. Bumpy ball, but well trapped on the right half for England. They feel again just a little bit rushed. It's almost like they're not comfortable with this player number 10, 11 rather, of Bobby Rolfe, hanging up high, causing issues for this English transfer. But here we go into the circle. Great step from the Scottish defender, and he will win the free hit. With just seconds left on the clock, Scotland will look to move it around, just keep possession. Interesting call there, and it goes the way of England. 10 seconds on the clock. Can they get something out here? Big carry down the left hand side now to the number 15 of Ward. Sends it out to the left wing, and Chisa is close. He had the player in there. And that number 9 of Thomas Kendall was waiting for that ball. Brave leave from the keeper. And Scotland once again look for the ball into the midfield, but it is intercepted. England relentless on this attack. Down the right hand side they go. They win the free hit. They'll take this quickly, as they've done the whole game so far. They've got that man on T-point. Ball's into the circle, and that brings us to the end of the second quarter here. A brilliant first half of hockey between these two teams. England up 2-1. Scotland just the single goal in that quarter. A brilliant finish from Bobby Rolfe behind the English keeper of Christopher Burton. It's been great hockey in this first half. End-to-end stuff. Scotland looking to play more on the counter. English with the build-up play. What will the coaches have to say in this 10-minute break? Don't go anywhere. We'll catch you for some more brilliant hockey action coming. Break.
Masters hockey players, want to get selected and perform in national and international tournaments? My name is Lauren Penny, international hockey player and coach. And over the last 10 years, I've helped close to 1,000 hockey players to do just that. And now, I want to help you. So I've put together a free training video called The 4 Ways to Modernize Your Game, available at themodernhockeyplayer.com. Inside the video, you're going to discover how to stay competitive, confident and injury-free as you get older, so that you get selected and excel in national and international masters teams. Get instant access at themodernhockeyplayer.com.
England are currently up 2-1. It's been an interesting game, dominated by England in terms of possession and territory, but Scotland looking to play on the counter. That's their game plan, and they managed to get that goal. That's all they needed. They're back in this game. England under pressure. And you'll see England, they love to move the ball around. They love to be in possession. And a big aerial comes up. They'll come away with the free hit, but they play through it with the advantage. Down the right-hand side into the circle, and that should be a short corner, and it is. It will be the third of the day for England. They scored. And now they've got an opportunity down the other end. Let's see what they have in store for us from the top of the circle. Knock once again on the injection. He's been good today, just the one mistake. Second castle goes. Flicks low, great save from the keeper. Scotland number 1. Aaron White really on form now. As England, we've seen how dangerous they can be in this position. In a high transfer shape. As they enter the circle down the right. Can they get a ball across? Great save from the keeper. It's almost too direct there. They've got so many players just waiting around the P-spot area. You've got to get it towards them. Keep it away from the goalkeeper. And if the goalkeeper has to come out to make a save, then it's opened up. But England now into the circle. Falls kindly for the number 10 of Jensen. Sends it out to the right. Play on is the call. There's players on far post and a goal is scored. Number 17, Carl. Brilliant goal, well weighted from the English. They realized they didn't have the shot on, played it out to the right. He saw Pinnock coming into the player, and a lovely reverse stick finish on a deflection. It is the number 17 of Carl Pinnock. As you see replay coming through, he could have taken the shot here, did the number 10 of Jenkins, but he had the presence of mind to find his play on the far post. And a brilliant execution, and a team goal that takes the English lead back to 2 as they lead 3-1. Scotland come away with it now. Still right hand side, they're under a lot of pressure. That goal has just ignited the flame in this English camp once again. And now England once again send it back out. Under pressure are the English defenders here from Scotland, but they do really well to outlet there. That is proper hockey. Just be. And now they continue to outlet. Right, can massive play. You get to see him in his high. Sends a ball into the circle. Trap that one. As England down the right hand side they go, ball into the circle and just cleared out wide. Scotland once again look for the overhead. Well picked up by them. Down the left hand side they go. They find his man. They've got someone in the circle. Can they get it to him? Looking for the short corner, but just runs over the baseline. And it looks to be that there was some sort of chirp being had. And The Scotland player will have a 2-minute suspension on the bench. And now it's England on this build-up once again. Now being a man up, they're going to have that extra space somewhere in the field. They just got to find it. Don't force it in here. England once again. Just happy to move the ball around. They've got 2 minutes to expose it. They want to step this platform up though. They can't distribute from there. It's too far. So you've got to just step up a little bit. And as we see that, brilliant receive and turn, and just passes behind his striker. But it does take a deflection and will be a long corner. Big pass out to the left, into the circle they go. Can they find a foot? Turns onto the forehand. It's well defended from the Scottish. As they now look to fire a ball into the circle. Falls kindly for the English. They've got numbers forward. Very patient are the English at the moment. It's really quality decision making from them. Mistrapped. Falls kindly for England. They're into the circle, looking for the space to get the shot off. But well defended as they make their way closer towards the goal mouth. Eventually, a great tackle comes in front of the... And it will be a 16. Big aerial over the top. 36 of James Dean. Bad mistake from him there. Big ball all the way out to the far side, and does take a touch on a foot, so it will be a Scottish restart. As you see, we'll start to see some dry patches on. If we'll get a little bit more bumpy as we go on. And looks like a decision's been overturned here. England up the right hand side they go. They've got a player making a beautiful lead, but that's opened some space in the middle of the park. Assesses the options and sends it out. Very mature once again from the men in red. Down this left hand side they go, into the circle. They get away with it. They've got a player on P-spot. They're looking for a short corner, but a hit out is awarded. And English feeling quite hot right there, saying that they didn't have the advantage. Tend to agree with them on that decision. Once again, it's lovely to have you all on the stream, so let us know who you're supporting, where you're watching from. You see all your comments here. There's Scotland win that free hit high up. Down to the left hand side they go, asking for a stick block. They win the free hit though. Scotland. Has that player retreated 5? He hasn't, and it will be first short corner of the game for Scotland. It's a brilliant time. They've been putting pressure on this English defence, and it's eventually cracked. It's a mistake of retreating 5 yards, and it has been upgraded to a short corner. What will Scotland have from the top of the circle? About to get the injection here. In it comes. It's a missed push. Shot comes in. Cleared out by England. It's not great from Scotland. They had the first short corner of the game. That's a big opportunity for them. They haven't spent a lot of time in the English D, and there was a golden opportunity for something on target, but couldn't get it done that time. As England have some space and time up this right hand side. We've seen how quick this number 11 of Alex Cockram is. He looks up, he finds his player on the right hand side. They've got numbers flooding into the circle. Through T-point they go, winning the free hit just outside. And advantage is played and a short corner is awarded. It's end to end. The fourth short corner of the game for England. Ward on the injection. And it goes. Stop is good. Flick comes in. Great save from the keeper, but it will fall kindly for England as they're still on the attack here. Beautiful transfer through the midfield. Got a man on, but he does well to eliminate and find some space once again down this right hand side. Looking for that ball onto the baseline, but the player just wasn't ready for it. We'll roll over for a 16. Massive aerial once again. This time it's well picked up by the Scottish number 5 of Jackson. Down the left hand side they go. Long corner awarded. Sends it out to Scotland, winning the free hit tackle. Looking for that going to the right hand side, they just can't get it. Across England on the build up once again. Just a reminder that this game will decide who goes forward. Semi-finals, both sides level on points at the moment, equal on 9, tied second in the pool. This is the decider. England currently looking very comfortable with their 2-goal lead. They find some space now. Brilliant turn off the baseline. Into the circle they go. Backstick shot comes in. Looking for the deflection, but Pretorius wasn't down. Golden opportunity for them. Big aerial once again from Scotland. It seems to be the only outlet option that they've got at the moment. England read it well and they're looking for the ball across, but it falls kindly for Scotland. Now they've got numbers here if they can get the ball onto the hit is in the circle and no one could get a hold of that. A clear tactic now from Scotland is leave those 2 players high up the field, and as soon as they the ball over, they're looking to get it there. Once again, England on the outlet, down this left hand side. Scotland win the free hit. Scotland almost don't want to waste too much time. in this high transfer. We've seen how they want to play direct hockey. They want to play in their opposition quarter. So they almost want to just get it there, reset, and going to draw these English defenders out, draw them towards us, more the half of the field. And when you leave those two danglers up there, that's when you're going to get that success. Dispossessed in the midfield now. Scotland into the 23 they go. They've got to play on the far post. Pass comes in, but a great save from the keeper. They'll look to take this quickly again. Scotland really dangerous in that final quarter. They just need to find that last connection. Ball comes in and that is lifted. It will be a hit out to the English. Big ball across. Mistrapped once again. You've got to play this quickly to Scotland. About 50 seconds left on the clock. Looking to move at 5. Clowns the call. Across the field they go. England has a man on the right. They've got a man coming into far post. Can they get it to him? They opt against it. They dump it behind, but unfortunately, player's not going to grab hold of it. Still with England though, and 20 seconds left on the clock. They carry it out. Should win the free hit, Scotland, but English take it quickly. They've got a man at P spot, and hit is awarded with just seconds left on the clock. That should be that for the third quarter. There it is. Brings us to the end of the third quarter here, where England currently 12-1. Scotland certainly showing signs of a comeback. We've all heard of the 2-0 trap before. Let's see what we'll have in store for us for the fourth and final quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll catch you after the break. Welcome back to the fourth and final quarter here in this Pool A clash between Scotland and England. England currently 3-1 up. This being a very important game in determining who will go through to the semi-finals tomorrow. England certainly having a lot of dominance in the first and second quarters, but Scotland with the resurgence in the third, scoring their first goal in the second quarter, putting a lot of pressure now on this English midfield. Up the line, mistrapped. Scotland. Big ball up the line, well picked up, tucked inside from the number 10. That's brilliant work from Cameron Scott, finding a play in the circle, but it will be a long corner. Out to the left they go. Don't want to force this. They have to be able to get a clean entry here. 13 minutes. A goal now would be exactly what Scotland would be looking for. But as I say that, they're dispossessed. England now with a counter-attack opportunity into the 23. It's getting trapped underneath his feet. Well intercepted from the number 80 of Scotland, of Alan Walker. And it will be a card for the number 9. For England, it's Kendall. Now, Scotland with the man up. How are they going to deal with this situation? That's exactly not what they wanted to do. They don't want to throw the ball away. They've got to be comfortable in possession. Build up a few phases. Find that 2v1 where the opposition is a man down. Now just giving possession back to England. They're going to hold this out for the 2-minute suspension on the card. They're not going to force anything. Now we see Scotland just stepping up their press slightly higher. And that's what they were looking for. That unforced error from the English. Big ball out to the right hand side. England now also sitting in a bit of a half court, waiting for that time to expire the card. Scotland looking really happy at the moment to just move the ball around the back, but they've got to get some attacking intent. Pushing the game by 2 with just 10 minutes left and a man up. You've got to move forward. As we see now, beautiful carry into the midfield, shapes for the backhand, opts out, and a brilliant tackle in the midfield on the chop. Right shot comes in and a brilliant save from the number 14, John Crosley. Really with a brilliant shot. And just wide of the upright. It will be Scotland now once again in possession down the line. Intercepted, but falls kindly for England. Number 10, Richard Jenkin. Once again on the ball. Massive aerial. Just couldn't get a hold of it, was their striker. This game's starting to open up. Lots of double turnovers, bit of sloppy decisions. Fatigue creeping into these sides. It's been a long week here in Cape Town. Both sides having played 4 games so far. Umpires having a chat here again, and it looks like it will be another card this time. England. Now with a chance to go man up. That is a tester out to the right hand side, and umpires blow that. I think that's a great call from the umpires. A lot of them would say no one's around. Ball that's knee height is most likely going to be a mistrap and give possession back to Scotland. If you get on the foot there, it's got to be opposition ball. As once again England on the attack down the right hand side. Pretorius has got some space, got some wheels. Round the outside he goes. Ball into the circle. And it looks to be another short corner for England. The fifth of the game. That was a brilliant run from Vincent Pretorius. He knows he's quicker than his defender. He got on the outside. And onto the baseline. It's so difficult to defend on that right baseline. It resulted in a short corner for England. This is a massive moment in the game. If they extend the lead, it's going to be very difficult for Scotland to come back. They score a goal in the next couple of minutes if they want to come back into this fixture. Goes to Castle 2. Vincent. Slips it around the back. Shot comes in. And it's a goal. It's gone underneath the keeper's legs. It's number 12 for England. Matthew Davey with a lovely variation. Slipped behind the back of the number 10 of Richard Jenkin. Finds Davey and a beautiful slap. Keeper just couldn't get across to it. It bobbled underneath his pad. And that is a huge moment in the context of this game. England now up by 4. Scotland. Direct ball and a brilliant dive. He did so well to intercept that ball, but just coughed possession up. Falls kindly for England as the ball trickles over the sideline. They'll be happy to take their time now. England, they 3 goals in the clear. They want to just move the ball around, hold possession, almost rest the leg, but big stick tackle coming in. Will be an England restart just on the 5-meter line. Ball into the circle. And it will result in 16. From left-hand corner of the goal. Scotland. England. Super. There's the centre back of Oliver Ward. But Graham Cock. From once again down the right. Doesn't go to hand. thinking behind. Doesn't find it. That striker in the P spot didn't get a touch. Came off a defender through the keeper's legs. This attacking player has to touch the ball in the circle for it to be a goal. And there, no striker from England got a touch, and that's why it would just be a long corner, as if the goals weren't even there. Number 10 of Jenkin sends it out. Davey back into Jenkin. Such a playmaker is Jenkin. He's really been something special for this English side. He knows how to move, he knows where the play is going, and really fit, and he gets up high in the park from his almost right half or defensive zone. And now we'll see, they'll just move the ball around again, find their right half. Dave. Into the circle it goes for England. They've got space. Shot comes in. It's just wide of the upright. Scotland player diving for his life there. Not happy is the number 17 of Carl Pinnock. He's already scored the one goal today. And it's not very often you get a free shot from the circle in your backhand like that. He'll be disappointed with that effort. Once again, England looking to build the play up here. Great work from them as they find England. When they move into this wide back three, you've got to have some width in terms of players on the line, because when you get those outside halves isolated, they're going to be in a world of trouble. As here we go, we see a lot of pressure on here. The Scottish front three. England really well though, 2 outlets now. And they actually making his way back. Just such an athlete is Jenkin. He was playing up in the D for a while. Track as a defender when your opposition defenders are making their way into the circle. Suddenly there's an extra man to mark. And once again, Jenkins sets up this play. Down the left-hand side goes the number 6. Looking for a pass. Falls kindly. It's a bit of a 50-50, and it looks like Scotland will come away with it. Big aerial once again, but picked up nicely by England. Just finds a foot there. Sends it around the back. Big aerial comes in. They've got players out there and just goosed him. Bit of a Yorker. Tough to manage with those ones. Almost want to just rather get towards it. Don't let it bounce. Just seconds left on the clock here. England, will they try and move it around? Will they try and just get that extra goal? 5 seconds left. They are going to look to take it quick. And free hit out awarded for a dangerous play. Scotland looking for that man up top, but it is England who with it. On the right hand side, the players up there. There we go on the right hand baseline. Still with them. And a hit out is awarded. Great defensive work once again from the Scottish unit there. And that brings us to the end of this Pool A clash between Scotland and England, where England take the win by 4-1. It was a dominant display from the men in red. Really happy in control of the ball, and it's a different level of fitness as well. So it is England who secure their spot in the semi-final alongside New Zealand from Pool A. We'll get the results of Pool B coming up shortly, but it is England who win that game 4-1. Thank you for joining. It's been great to have you on the stream. For now, it is goodbye.